What's going on, guys? I am back for a brand new year of more videos after some much needed time for myself, as well as family and friends of mine and anybody who I needed to see over the holidays. Happy New Year to all of you guys, and hope you had an amazing one, amazing time wherever you are and whatever you did. First of all, gotta show off the shirt a little bit. A freak in the sheets, a killer on the streets. Yes, that's right. Not really on the second one, but my sister gave me this shirt for Christmas and I just freaking love it. That's beauty right there with Michael, of course, in the sheets. Absolutely amazing stuff. So we are talking about Don't Fuck in the Woods 2, because yes, there is a second one. This is directed by Shawn Burkett. I have a review on the channel for Don't Fuck in the Woods, which I absolutely loved when I checked it out on Tubi. Really, really good stuff. I plan on ordering both these films, and I'm actually really glad that Don't Fuck in the Woods Part 2 has been released in a special edition. Really nice special edition from what I hear, and I'll be picking that up. This movie is definitely a step up in quality, and you can tell that the budget has been escalated from the first one. At least that's what it looks like to me. You still have the exact same vein as the first movie. You're going to get a lot of tits and a lot of sex. This movie just wears the staple of 80s sleaze on its sleeve, basically, just like the first one did. The story is a little bit different. I love how the first one, and I can tell that there's a little bit of a pattern going on here, by the way, after watching this film, that there might be more coming that are going to change up the style a little bit. The first one is a pure creature feature. So you got this monster slashing everybody in the woods. This one goes a lot more of like, kind of like Slither style, where you have these like basically phallic penis looking things that crawl around and enter inside of people and then turn them into like ragers, like almost zombified kind of thing. And then you just start losing their mind and going rage mode and wanting to bite everybody. Basically, it's about a bunch of camp counselors, very sexy young girls, of course, going to this camp. Before it opens, there's this guy also named Gil over there, and he's fixing the whole place up, and they're basically getting ready for what I assume to open it up, basically. And then these kids start partying and drinking and fucking around, and then they start getting killed off by these little worm things. And I was waiting for the creature to come because I remember the first movie, but it turned in that different direction, and I actually really liked it. I liked the characters a lot in this movie. I definitely think some of the dialogue is maybe suitable for the style of film, but I definitely think that what was on the forefront was the gore, because this movie is definitely packed with some Evil Dead remake style gore and great kills. But there's some scenes where just like the dialogue and the acting is almost like, you know, a B-level porn movie or something like that. Like the dialogue is just absolutely cheesy. You're watching this like nobody talks like this for the majority of the movie, but it also throws in, like, again, the big 80s puns. Like, I love this scene where this guy goes to have sex with a girl in a tent, and he actually puts like an 80s mullet on, and he just starts spewing the most hilarious dialogue. The first shot right at the beginning involves tits and a really volatile forced intercourse scene, we'll just say. And yeah, so you get tits right at the first shot, and the first word uttered is motherfucker. So, yeah, this film is exactly in the vein of the first one. I love the metal track that they play during the credits. Things go really gory bonkers at the end, but as expected, it just turns into, that's where it turns all like Evil Dead remake mode, and things just start to go really crazy. The one-liners some people drop, one girl drops, some guy asks to sleep with her, and she says, I would rather sleep in a salty glass covered blanket or something like that. And you get, of course, the one horny girl who just wants to fuck everything. Her name is Tasha, and she obviously wants to have sex with Gil, even though Gil looks, 15 to 20 years older than she is. And she just makes it obvious to everybody. She has this really catty conversation with this other girl named Miley. and Miley and Tasha are after the same guy. So she drops this really, really bitchy quote at Miley. It's absolutely horrible. I'm not going to say exactly what it is, but let's just say she's comparing Miley to an elephant. We'll just leave it at that. But the dialogue is funny at times. Like I said, some of the scenes seemed like they didn't need a little bit of work. Just in the writing and the delivery of everything, because sometimes you're just sitting there and I'm watching the movie and I'm just like, people don't talk like this. But overall, you're basically just here for the tits and the kills, so it works its magic that way for sure, 100%. And this is a movie that I recommend purchasing and that I will be purchasing for sure. So another 2 thumbs up to Shawn Burkett. Really good stuff, and this is the kind of independent horror cinema that I want to see more of, and that I love to support. So everybody, kudos to all of them, kudos to the entire cast and crew, and I loved it. So subscribe to Morgan Film Fan if you'd like to listen to my voice or if you like my film reviews. I'll be back with more soon, so stay tuned for those. Check out what's on the channel already. Stay tuned for what's coming, and until next review, have a good one. Take care and cheers.